The United Nations has confirmed that Israel has repeatedly denied visas for at least 3 heads of UN agencies in Gaza.
The U.S. House of Representatives passed Trump's plan to cut billions of dollars intended for foreign aid and public broadcasting.
The United Nations has confirmed that Israel has repeatedly denied visas for at least 3 heads of UN agencies in Gaza. Visas for the local leaders of the Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, known as OCHA, the Human Rights Agency OHCHR, and the agency supporting Palestinians in Gaza, UNRWA, have not been renewed in recent months. Tom Fletcher, UN Head of Humanitarian Affairs, told the Security Council that the denial of visas is in response to their work on protection of civilians in Gaza. In response, Israel accused OCHA of abandoning its neutrality and impartiality in its statements and actions. Meanwhile, a funeral was held for 2 Christians who were killed in an Israeli strike on Gaza's only Catholic church on Thursday. The Christian Orthodox Palestinians were living at the church together with dozens of others displaced, Christians and Muslims alike. On Friday, the Latin Patriarch of Jerusalem and the Greek Orthodox Patriarch headed into Gaza in a rare solidarity visit by outsiders to the territory.
German Chancellor Friedrich Merz says his top priority for this election period is to draw Germany out of its recession and to strengthen Europe's defence. Speaking to journalists at the Chancellor's traditional summer briefing, Merz underlined his close relationship with European leaders Macron, Tusk and Starmer, and said he had been working intensively with US partners on tariff policies and the situation with Israel and Gaza. The German leader developed sharp criticism about the EU, which he said is too bureaucratic and slow to solve its citizens' problems. He emphasised that the migration problem needs to be solved. Merz showcased his diplomacy by refusing to badmouth Merkel's 2015 migration policy of Wir schaffen das, and said that Merz's government is on course to correct it. Merz's answers on Friday marked a shift in tone from the previous government as he attempts to strike a balance between socialist and conservative policies within the coalition. Germany is facing an uphill battle to become more productive and more competitive that is likely to define Merz's leadership for the next 3 years. Liv Stroud in Berlin for Euronews.
The U.S. House of Representatives gave final approval to President Donald Trump's plan to cut billions of dollars intended for public broadcasting and foreign aid. The rescission package that slashes previously approved funding comes as a part of Trump's plan to drastically cut federal spending.
On this vote, the yeas are 216. The nays are 213. The resolution is adopted. Without objection, a motion to reconsider is laid on the table. Pursuant to the adoption of House Resolution 590, the Senate amendment to H.R. 4 is considered as agreed to.
The package would slash just over $1 billion intended for public broadcasting, including funds assigned to the National Public Radio and the Public Broadcasting Service. It will also cut almost $8 billion for foreign aid programs, including many designed to help countries where drought, disease, and political unrest endure.
North Korea has suspended the entry of foreign visitors to its brand new beach resort, only weeks after opening the site to domestic tourists and a small group of Russians. The country's state-run tourism site announced the news without giving an explanation, but analysts suggest Pyongyang may have imposed the suspension after a Russian journalist's article implied that local tourists at the site appear to be organized by authorities rather than genuine holidaymakers. Another possible explanation is linked to difficulties in attracting Russian tourists, given the site's distance and travel costs. Experts believe the ban will be short-lived, given the substantial investment made from North Korea's already strained economy.